move this bad boy.
You get the front, I'll get the back.
That's what she said.
Booyah.
See how far you flew? It was incredible. If you have a ring camera or something, you could go viral, like be famous.
I just want to say first, Seth, I loved your cameo in Hacks.
Oh, thank you.
And the other thing is, Rose, this is very full circle.
A little bit.
Oh, did you? Not busy enough for doing cameos. Like, sign me up. Sign me up. Sorry, interrupted you.
No, I was just going to say, Rose is very full circle because the first article I ever wrote for this outlet was 4 years ago and it was about your best performances. So,
Oh,
amazing.
That's amazing. Oh my God.
really, really cool to talk to you.
That's so sweet. Nice to thank you for writing that article. I'm stunned someone would write something, but that's lovely. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk. I love the show. It means so much to me. And, you know, you guys go way back with Neighbors. And I'm just curious, two things. One, do you remember your first impressions of each other? And two, did you ever figure out how to spell sorority?
It is hard.
Or what escrow is.
Yeah, I still don't get escrow.
Escrow, I still don't
Yeah. I remember being a big fan of Rose, and we had mutual friends. And my friend Jade Baruchel had worked with her and said that she was singing her praises and was saying how great she was. And then, I had a few other friends who worked with her and were, and she was so funny. And I was a Damages fan. I watched all of Damages every season. I even followed it to DirecTV when it switched from where was it? FX to DirecTV, which was it's not easy to find a show that's exclusively on DirecTV.
He was one of 15 people.
Yes, I was. But I found it. And then I remember meeting her and thinking she was so funny. And I only mostly remember saying that she should use her Australian accent if we work together. Because Australian accents are objectively comedic.
I love that. I remember meeting Seth backstage at Jay Leno. And he was with Lauren, and I remember being like, "Oh my God, it's Seth Rogen," and us having like a chat, and he was very, very sweet and chill and like low key. And being a fan, I remember first seeing him in 40-Year-Old Virgin and going, "Oh my God, who is that guy? He's wildly funny, like the trump card, not to use, but you know, like the kind of the money, like when someone just really pops right before they ride that big wave." So that was kind of, and then we did Neighbors together. I went in and read for that, and it was like, I was like, "Oh, we have a good thing.
We got a good thing.
We got a good vibe."
Yeah.
So.
Let's do this for 15 years.
I love that. And speaking of wildly funny, Rose, you are so funny in the show. Like, I feel like when people think comedy, they obviously think of Seth Rogen, but you are so good in the show. A physical comedian. You're good at, I love when watching Sylvia like try to get out of a lie, like just like anything awkward like that. What was the trickiest part to pull off the season? Like a scene, or even just a line, like. Anything come to mind?
Well, you're so sweet. They just write a great role for me. They're so great. Francesca, I think this is born of her experience raising kids and getting back into the workforce. And it feels very rich and funny. And they're always just giving me funnier and funnier stuff to try. So I'm really spoiled. And I love it. I mean, I loved it. I'm such a fan of physical comedians and performances that incorporate that. So I love that challenge of trying to rise to that challenge is always awesome. And I think what's so different from her and I, she's extremely high energy, and I am not. As Seth can attest to, I'm like way more low energy, low key. Bobby's always like, pick up the pace. He's like high energy, and I'm like way behind. So Sylvia's at 100 miles an hour, 150. And that's a challenge. I'm not like that. So she's actually extremely different to me as a person, but which is awesome. So much more fun to play someone different rather than similar. So, but again, it's really the writing. They just throw such funny scenarios at me, and they write to us our strengths, and they've been working with us for so long now. So it's I'm really lucky.
That's wonderful. And a standout of the season, I want to give a shout out to Cameron Lennox, who I believe. Every episode I was just like, how are they going to outdo Will's outfit from the previous episode? And I feel like it was a conscious decision to, make that almost like part of his character. So it's like, how much of the conversation was built around his wardrobe?
Quite the first season. Yeah, I've known Cammie for a while. She's amazing. She did Pam and Tommy, and she does this show. She does The Studio as well, and she's so good. And yeah, I think actually Will was not written to have any specific style or fashion to him originally. And I actually remember going to the first fitting, and it was very like normal, like. You know, like corduroys and plaid shirts and hooded sweatshirts and stuff like that. And I was like, I have a very strong vision for, I think, like how I think this guy should dress. Because he's like a brewer and he's trying to be hip and he's kind of having a midlife crisis and dating young women. And so he should dress like he's trying to be like a cool person in his 20s, basically. And really wear a lot of like, you know, fashion-y clothes. Yeah, my friend Benny Blanco might have been on my mood board. People, you know, people like that. Great dressers, though. People with amazing style. Clothes I wish I could wear in my day-to-day life as well. But I'm all earth tones in my real life.
It took every time we'd have a new, like the next season, I was like, what is she going to do? How is she going to reinvent this wardrobe? Because it is a delight. Every time I see Seth, I'm like, what is going on? Walk me through it. What is this kimono you're wearing? What is this? Like wrap?
This season had sort of a more like Japanese style to it.
Yes,
which I think was nice.
It was wonderful. Brought me endless joy.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Another thing the show's so good at is, you know, orchestrating tension. Like obviously it's funny, but you know, the dinner party with Will, Jenna, and you know, Charlie and Sylvia was so tense. And could you like maybe walk me through what it was like orchestrating that dynamic?
It was funny. Like, I mean, it was a fun
scene
to do. And again, very reminiscent of many actual situations I've been in real life.
Oh my God.
Where you're with people and you just see like, oh, they're not in a great place in their relationship right now. And they're really not cutting each other any slack and really are far too comfortable making this an excruciating experience for everybody. And so it was very fun to get to play that. But yeah, I've been at a lot of dinners where you're just like, oh, they're just going to start arguing right now. Okay, I guess that's what's going to happen.
So awkward.
Yeah, so awkward. Really.
It was fun to push it, see how far we could push it. But it was very, it was a great setup. Yeah, it was really, really funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. I wish I could talk to you more, but I got to wrap. Just thank you so much for putting on another great season of the show, and I can't wait to see what you guys do next.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.